Kuat betul. Guys, thank you guys. Terima kasih. Guys, terima kasih guys. Okay.
Well, after over a week and a half of intensive politics, we've seen the king has made a decision on who he feels, according to the Constitution, commands the majority of the House. And he has announced that he will appoint Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, who was the former Ministry of Home Affairs and who has formed a new coalition with multiple parties, including the former party UMNO, as prime minister. So Muhyiddin Yassin becomes the new prime minister of Malaysia, as based on the judgment of the Malaysian's king. Over the last week, the king has played a large role in assessing who has the respective numbers, and I think as a consequence of that, there were two major contenders that came down to in the last few days, in the last day or so, as things have shifted. And in this case, the Muhyiddin Yassin represents more of the conservative interests in the country. His coalition, which includes the former governing party UMNO, the Islamist party PAS, the renegades from Bersatu who left the reform-oriented coalition of Pakatan Harapan, and parties from East Malaysia, are seen to be more inclusive of the dominant Malay ethnic group in Malaysia. And Muhyiddin Yassin is seen as also being very close to the royalty, particularly the royalty in Johor. So this was seen as the choice that they made. I think that as things move forward, people have questions about the numbers, whether or not, in fact, he did command the majority. The opposition coalition of Pakatan Harapan had reconfigured in the last day, now led again by Mahathir, working with Anwar's parties and the Pakatan Harapan parties, and they were announcing that they had the numbers. So I think this is going to be tested when the parliament meets in a week or so.